Money isn't everything, but it certainly makes life easier. That phrase without a doubt is true, but what distinguishes the haves from the have-nots? Why do some people achieve financial success, while others, even the best workers I know, struggle? We are creatures who stick to our routines. Our future is shaped by our behaviors, whether they are good or negative. Changing a habit isn't simple, but it's well worth the effort. In this video, we'll share some simple strategies to ensure you never go broke again. Number 12. Tell your money to behave. That sounds weird, but it's true. If you don't tell your money how to behave, it will rebel and refuse to obey you. Your money has vanished before your eyes and you have to submit a missing person report for it. If you've tried and failed to budget before, give it a month. Examine your spending habits and eliminate anything that isn't necessary. It will be quite beneficial for you. Things that you may consider little end up costing you a lot of money. Most of us now use debit cards, so if you don't want to write down all of your purchases, take a closer look at your bank statement from the previous month. You'll be able to see how many pointless items you've purchased, and it'll help you to spend more sensibly. Number 11. Pay yourself first. Pay yourself first with automated payments and you'll never be in debt again. You deserve to be paid for your efforts, therefore make it a practice to pay yourself on a monthly basis. This will help you save money and give you a sense of accomplishment. The problem with poor people's system is that they pay their bills first and then pay themselves. Isn't it true that you're not supposed to just pay your expenses till you die? This is when owning a business becomes truly valuable. You can easily afford to pay yourself first and have extra capital since businesses are taxed differently. You become a deductible expense and the company pays your payments on your behalf. Number 10. Invest in yourself before you invest in the stock market. Investment in the stock exchange is fantastic if you want to see compound interest in action, but investing in yourself first can yield a much higher return. Up to this point in your life, you've made progress because you've learned something useful, either from someone who has done it before you or by trial and error. You'll be able to use the abilities you learned today for the rest of your life. Empower yourself with the skills and knowledge you need to succeed in life. We know plenty of folks who do nothing but read books and go to conferences but make no meaningful progress. You must invest in yourself in order to progress. Investing in oneself can be done in a variety of ways. You can attend a technical school and learn a valuable new skill, or get a college diploma in a field that you can use, but don't go into debt to do it. Listen to podcasts on subjects you're interested in learning more about. You can learn a new skill by watching YouTube videos. Get a library card and read a fantastic book. Number 9. Find new ways to make money. If your current employment does not pay enough to satisfy your needs and allow you to save money, you must find a means to boost your earnings. This may entail getting a second job to assist you pay off your past due expenses. It could also mean considering a long-term career shift that will pay you more. Look for higher-paying positions in your field or a related sector. Examine your possibilities and consider changing jobs in order to earn more money. Number 8. Delay gratification. Many people will spend money on insignificant items in order to feel good at the time. I know how difficult it is to delay gratification, but if you can put off buying the small items for a while, you'll be able to get something far better later. If you stop buying booze and cigarettes, for example, you'll be able to buy the car you've always wanted faster than if you keep continuing in the same direction. For many people, this is a major issue. This is a significant distinction between many successful people and those who are not. The successful person saved the extra cash that the unsuccessful one squandered as soon as they received it. They then put it into a business, which increased their profits. Number 7. Don't miss great opportunities. You probably know many people who have passed excellent opportunities to advance their careers because they are loyal to their boss. People often delay expanding their jobs in order to keep others happy because they are frightened of hurting or offending them. I believe in loyalty as long as it does not limit my ability to achieve my greatest potential. If you agreed to work for a specific amount of time with someone, you must stick to your word. If, on the other hand, you're worried about hurting someone's feelings by changing jobs, you'll need new friends. Number 6. Live on less than you earn. Making more money or spending less is one method of having extra cash on hand. If you never want to go broke again, make sure you spend less money than you earn. Keep track of every purchase you make, analyze every penny, and make wise financial decisions. Resist the impulse to engage in status games. There's no reason to flex, even if you can afford it. We know your inner kid is screaming for you to show the haters how well you're doing and how you've proven them wrong, but a victory isn't complete until the fight is done, so don't blow it. Number 5. Pay off all your debt. You can't save effectively if you have a lot of debt hanging over your head like a sword. Do the same thing with your debt as you did with your savings. Start saving little by little every month. Because you can't totally ignore either of these factors, the amount of debt you have determines how much you can save. Consider it this way. You need to pay off all of your debt in order to put the equivalent amount of money into your savings. So, if you're a terrible credit card user, keep your spending under control. If you owe money to your pals, make it a priority to pay them back as soon as possible. Number 4. Make saving a priority. While there is no hard and fast rule, you should save aside 1/3 of your monthly income, or $1 for every $3 you earn. If you begin saving 1/3 of your monthly income on a regular basis, you will quickly have enough money to weather any financial troubles that arise. If you haven't developed the practice of saving a set amount of money each month, start small. In the end, it comes down to how much money you make and your financial obligations. But the bottom line is that you must set aside money for yourself every month, regardless of your circumstances. Number 3. Don't play the comparison game. If you regularly compare your possessions and trips to those of your friends and neighbors, you will develop a sense of self-consciousness. The question of how did they afford that will frequently arise. The reality is, they did not. Your neighbors are equally, if not more, poor than you. The comparison game is a favorite pastime of the majority of poor people. They are continuously attempting to accumulate more debt than their buddies to maintain a specific image. Number 2. Drop bad habits. Your way of living could be one of the reasons you're broke. Drinking, smoking, partying, and overeating, for example, can eat up a large portion of your resources. So if you can recognize and eliminate such habits, you will be well on your way to recovering your money. Number 1. Learn to love failure. If you refuse to explore new things, you will never progress in life. You're bound to fail if you're continuously pushing yourself to achieve more. You can even have a lot of failures. I, for one, despise failing because I'm a perfectionist at heart. With each painful failure, though, additional doors opened that would have been shut if I hadn't attempted something new. People who have achieved the greatest success in life have typically failed more than others. Allow me to give you an example. Do you remember those high-priced vacuum cleaners? Sir James Dyson is the billionaire behind that corporation. He went through 5,126 failed prototypes before finding the one that worked. Take some deliberate actions to better your existing condition today. Do something now to improve your future, whether it's creating your first budget or deciding to hunt for a new career. If not today, when will it be? That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if so, then give it a thumbs up and ring the notification bell button for our latest updates. If you have any ideas for videos you'd like to see, do let us know. Thanks again for watching this one. We'll see you next time.